won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will be the first up today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He finds some space. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To the air, it's Levitt. It's a wide receiver screen. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's an out route. The catch made. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 4th down, look at a throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Flying for the touchdown on the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Allen. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They're going to run it here. Breaks free. And he'll be brought down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch. underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Brown.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 20, at the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, ASU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back, it's Aller, who makes the grab. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Throws out the stiff arm. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking to pass, it's Aller. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. On the run, it's Brown. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Touchdown, Arizona State. They connect for 6.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to pass. It's Aller. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no hurry here. They've got to hurry. Looking to chuck it again. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. He could go. At the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. What a catch! Bursts into space. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here. Time running down, just one play left here in the half.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hunt over the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And it's a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. Oh, and not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. And Indy Lions bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they rolled the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. On the run here, lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
The longer this drive goes, the more wear on this defense and specifically these pass rushers. The quarterback is carving up the defense, especially on key downs of this drive. And the pass rushers, you can see them. They look visibly winded.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Udo. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Brown. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. To the air, it's Levitt. Here's a target, and it's complete. Touchdown, ASU. This offense cannot be stopped. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a gap, it's Singleton. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to throw. It's Levitt. With the catch, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? And the back now goes in motion. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And the result is going to be a safety. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Breaks free. Powering through. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. To throw, it's Levitt. Catch made on the out route. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Completion makes it 2nd and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Levitt. Hit as he released it. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. 3rd down. Big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Touchdown, Arizona State. Strong game by this quarterback.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side, and it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Throw to the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's the option play. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Bringing pressure. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up.
Looking deep down the left side. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils.